Hello, welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. So after a couple trials and errors, we finally got everything right. So now we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Hey, good morning, my neighbors. Welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. And it looks like my camera is having a little technical difficulties. Let's go double check and make sure it's running. Oh, there we go. All right. And let me go ahead and talk to my crew. What up, Javi? You gotta get ready, right? Yeah, I had a little bit of difficulty getting everything set up. So we're sitting on under an order block right now. So it's trying to figure out if it's going to push up or not. Oh yeah, we got a lot of them, a lot of them. All right, let me get this under control. Let's get this going and Robinhood because I do not have enough time to go log into everything that I need. All right, that's good. That's good. Got less than 1 minute till things get cranky. It wasn't too bad. I finished negative, but there was two instances where I could have just like really you know took the market on, but you win some, you lose some. That's all. You can't really control everything. Exactly. All right, we're 30 seconds away from getting cranking. Let me make sure I have this set up completely the way I need it. All right, I need you there, and I need that can stay there, but I need my. Oh, where did you go? Is this? No, that's not you. That thing just disappeared on me. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit. Palantir went crazy. All my alerts are gonna go nuts as NQ continue to push up. All right, we're getting a little bit of a push. Let me get my golden chart. Where's my golden chart? All right, that looks good. Let me get this ready. Put you on the 15. We got a little bit of a push, and they pushed it right back down. I'll check all those alerts a little bit later. Okay. So they're trying to really push it down. It did look like we was gonna push down. I kind of saw that earlier in the day. Um, I didn't jump onto the downside. Let me get my self ready. I think I'm gonna be playing QQQ if I can find a spot. Meta's still looking good, like it wants to push up. I want to see Meta get to 790, 780, somewhere around there. But that order block, I knew it was going to be tough. But I think we could build a base. If we could get a nice little solid base here, should be fine. More alerts are coming in. Thank you, alert. Bye bye. Let's see who's the bigger winner. I know Raytheon. I mean, Palantir is going to be up there as far as winners. We got Restoration Hardware, Palantir with $14. They even pushed up even more. MU is up. So yeah, interesting market. All right, if you have not been on this show before and you're curious on how we trade here, we just do mostly opening rates. Forget Rich and Fit Tryin. What does that look like? We mark off the first 15 minutes of the candle. I repurpose this so that way it can give me my levels. All right, so far we got the level of 357, 330, and 303. Strange dangers right there in the middle. Don't know what happens, but for some reason it gets strange over there, like Stranger Things. So how did you do? Nah, 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 nah. No recklessness. No recklessness. No, no, no. No, no. I left my reckless ways. Take the shot. Take the damn shot. Mm-hmm. So what we got? We got Abbott. We got Docu. We got Starbucks popped up on my list. I don't know WH. Royal Caribbean. I've been waiting for this thing to pull back. I wonder if it actually pulled back up. Hilton now on. That's the athletic wear, but of course, it should be that way, right? I think AMC has something like that. If you're a shareholder, you let them know on the app, and they'll take care of you or something like that. Somebody told me about it. I don't know for a fact. I don't own any AMC shares, but that would be cool if Royal Caribbean does. Yeah, like imagine if you got like 25 or 30 cents for every share on off cruise lines because you have the stock. We have the technology to track all that stuff now, so that would be a cool little feature. Or yeah, maybe if it had some perks like you get to hang out with the captain or something. You know what I'm saying? Get to know what you're investing in. That would be a real cool thing. I want to talk to the captain. Oh, you gonna go talk smack about the captain? Oh. So you're gonna go in like undercover boss? That's what that is. Yeah, I guess. I guess. Don't have kids. Charlie. Who said they scared? Oh, are we gonna double bottom here? And that's where it ends until they wake up. I believe it. It started to, and then they ate them all the way back up. 9:45 does news just to kind of let y'all know. That's why I'm not really diving in right now. If we look over here, you will see we have global. You say you're on timeout. Why? What happened? No. Okay. Um, we got yeah, but you haven't really traded in the top step. That, okay, there was no real good setups. I'm not gonna lie, this thing's been very annoying. Even yesterday, I tried to play at 12 o'clock, and they literally were just toying with the market, and holding the level, and it was just like driving me crazy. I was getting pissed. So yeah, it's just one of those days. That's all. Don't sweat it. So we got global PMI in 7 minutes, and then at 10 o'clock we got ISM services PMI. So I don't know what they have as an effect into the market, but I'm expecting that there's going to be some volatility here. Oh, I didn't even check out my oil trade. Let me see how that's looking. Down like $20. Yeah, so I swung oil. I'm trying to hold it for about 4 hours right now. Actually, let's just take a peek over here. So I was expecting for oil to get like a continuation, but we are coming to an order block. But I was trying to see, is this enough momentum to break through? Because I have a target around here that I'm aiming for, and then down to here for the fair value gap. So I took a shot, see if it was going to fall all the way through. I do see that we're a little overheated to the downside, but I did look at the daily. The daily's already pointed, but it is on the bullish side, so it would have had to really take hold, like right then and there. But can't cry over spilled ticks. Just let it do what it do. All right, they trying to push it right back up. Look like they got their base. All right. And then after global PMI, we have ourselves a couple bill auctions. So I think 11:30 is going to be tricky, and then 1 o'clock is going to be even trickier. So just looking out for those bill auctions as well. Let me go over to solo. That way we could look at this chart, because it looks like we're about to get ourselves a nice little setup now. Trying to get above the VWAP now. It's trying to work its way, but it's having its challenges. Yeah, I think so. I think so, because that order block is not an easy one. Where I got this order block to kind of bring it into perspective, it was, I want to say, is the daily, or was it 45 minute? I think it was 45 minute. So you could kind of see what was previous support. We even gapped it over here on July 27th, and held it for a while up until about 3 days, so about July 30th. This drop off was towards the end of the month, into the end of the beginning of this month in August 1st. And you can kind of see now it's a bearish area, kind of flipping the script, especially how this hammer doji came into play. So I knew it was going to be tough when we got here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then ninth stab it here. And if you count this wick, that's 10. So we're taking 10 stabs at it, trying to get through it, and just gotta be patient. Don't force anything. So I don't see anything yet. You never know. We might build an opening range, and that opening range is what they're building up, so that way they can break right through it. Okay, so we have, it's 9:41. Let me go and look at my chart again. Let me get rid of the news. Let me see if there's anything that at 15 minutes still does look like it wants to be bullish. This is what is making me cause for even think of anything to the downside. You see how that stochastic is crossing? And we're already on the bullish side here. Did we accumulate enough to go ahead and shoot up? Let me see what type of contract I would want. Think so? I think so too. He said take a shot at what the hell? Oh, my contract has appreciated in this to 45%. I took Futu overnight. That is not the bad at all. Let me go check out that ticker real quick. So I was looking at on the 2 hour, this thing was setting something up, and we're getting ourselves a nice little reversal. I would love for this thing to fill the rest of this here, but I only took one contract. I don't know if I'm gonna hold on to that. I have to see how that goes. But it looks like it looking good. No, like I said, we're between order blocks, and that's the thing with order blocks. This the fight that you're gonna face. In 2 minutes, we're gonna get some more news to drop. Let's see if it gives us a reaction. We got a minute and 48 seconds. Let's switch over back to the news screen and see how this pans out. Let's put you here so we can still see. Yeah, I don't know. We had a mixed bag on the exports. So, if anything, let's look at the dollar looks like this. The dollar looks like it wants to drop more. Uh, Very interesting place right now. Trump? Trump is probably over there swinging a golf club right now, just enjoying life. You think so? Well, he did tell everybody buy the market when he came into office. He was telling everybody to buy the dip. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's not giving anything because he's a jerk. I heard he backed away from the India. I haven't dug deep into the tariffs, but I heard India's tariff agreement is stalled again. So that's going to be interesting because that's supposed to be the new China for us. Get everything manufactured in India. Yeah, I think that's a new game. I don't know. Maybe we already export of. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. It is. Everybody doesn't know. No one wants to take any losses. Oh, we are bearish for the dollar on that PMI. Let's see how that reacts inside of the market. Let's bring this back. It's looked like we're putting it as a catalyst to get through this order block. Look at that. All right, we get our 5 minute of fame. So let's get a 5 minute close above. Now, could I get in at this time? I thought about it. I kind of want to, but I'm not gonna do that, especially going into the what it do, Rod. Good morning. Good morning. I really want to get my order. I want to get through this order block before I actually make that type of decision. I can imagine chop happening here, so I'm gonna just relax a little bit. Currently 9:46. We got some news at 10 o'clock, which is ISM, and that could be the other shoe to drop to really mess with the market. Probably not the best time to get in. That 5 minute closes above. I think I'm gonna take that. Hmm. Oh, it just told me to go long on one of my scalp set strategies. I don't know if I want to do it. Yeah, it says go long right now. But I was just trying to be in scalping mode right now because I know we was going to get some chop here. Man, the decisions. But you know what? I'm going to follow with my original thesis. I'm just not going to play it. I think I'll find a better spot. Oh, you reading the promo? It's a pogo. You pass one, you get one. You pass after you pay for the PA, they will give you another evaluation for free. They're gonna give you a coupon code, so you should be able to get that right then and there. If you get the 1 day to pass, then you know everything good. But first, you got to pass, which I passed mine's on Friday before the pogo, so that's going to be very interesting. So I'm very curious on how that's going to respond. If they're going to give it to me, also, like, am I going to get that code? I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm still not in. I am not going to play this. I'm waiting for this news. No, I'm not doing it. I am afraid of this order block. I know we took multiple shots at it, but I do not want to play against it. 11 points. Yeah, that's about 40 ticks right there. That was a good move. From the point when I said it tells me to go long, but I do not want to break my original thesis. Like even if you're scalping, right? You want to still scalp towards your thesis. I wanted to be in with a pullback back into 225. That's what I wanted. And with them drifting it up right now makes me a little concerned that they might do one of those spikes where they kind of hit this high. And after they hit this high, they'll feel comfortable that they knocked off a lot of bears. And then they're going to go ahead and retrace. And then you could get a better position to go back and get the liquidity. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be patient with it and see what happens. We officially got a 5-minute close above, so technically I should be taking a spot here. I may do that. How much time I have? 23 seconds. Let me go look at the option contracts. What do I see in the OIs? Let's go with, I got $16 for a $17 contract. Let's just take a stab. Let's take a stab. Let's see how far this $16 rock. Now, they just took out the liquidity of that scalp position I was telling you about, so let's see if they just came for liquidity sweep, and then we're going to go for that 5-minute continuation. Coming back over to Futu. Sorry, I got to do that real quick because I'm still tracking this ticker. We're getting some good movement out of this one, and we're almost to here. Let me see if I can do an alert here. Just once. And I'll just leave it alone. Oh, 156 on the dot. Oh, yeah, get to that 156. You'll be my best friend, I promise. All right, let's get back over to NQ. See what I mean with that rejection? Because we're going right into a brick wall called an order block. We need them to build a position. Alright, so I got a Morningstar on a very, very tiny time frame. So I'm going to take a stab at that Morningstar, seeing if it gives support. I'm going to risk about $100 here. If it shows me losing $100, I'll get out of it. If it continues, we should be good. I'm assuming they came back just to see if they can. Oh, that's it. $100. We'll come back and visit that again. That's all right. I was taking it up because it came back and we touched. Well, I put 20 tick stop basically. So I was looking for it just to come tap here and then take off, but it looks like we're still loading up. So just gonna be patient. I'll find another spot if I still believe in this upside. I still got my option contract to do the other job and see where it goes from there. No problem. Oh, look at that. So they just came in for a sweep and then they're pushing it right back. Ugh. That's why I said it's going to be choppy here. I can feel the chop is going to come. All right, we got 7 minutes into the next news. So that I wanted to be in before that next one drop. And assuming that there will be some cushion for it, but they were not letting me sleep on that. Or let me rest in that position, I should say. Just getting myself ready. You gotta love it. It's like they jabbing it up and then they pushing it back down, jabbing it up, back pushing it back down. But that was that nice solid rebuild right there. Very interesting of a refill right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing is, I have a mic monitor, and surrounding sounds. It when it I'll look if it's loud enough or not, and then you know what I'm saying. But okay, cool. I want to be on somebody's private island. That's all. You know what I'm saying? They're not letting me win. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Too soon. Too soon. Especially with all the stuff that they're like, release this, release that, they won't release. Yeah, too soon to pull out Epstein. Mm-mm. Oh, somebody, yes, somebody is not trying to be found on that list. Oh no, no, somebody bigger than Trump. It's somebody bigger than Trump. So someone that probably pays a lot of money inside of those campaigns and stuff like that. Someone's in there because this is way too much of this back and forth just for a list of names that at the end of the day, even if that list came out, where's cancel culture is so weak right now. It's not like they're gonna do anything to anybody right now. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. This was the type of move I was afraid of. He said I'm on time. I mean, I know. Oh, it crossed my level. All right, can we fill the fair value gap, baby? Let's see if this thing can. Let me go check out my Futu. Futu. I have no idea what they do over there either. I apologize. Coney's struggling because Coinbase and Bitcoin is struggling. So Coney's going to struggle. Yeah, the tariffs does play a factor. I do agree on that. But it's so much more than that. Tariffs play a factor, but it's a lot. Come on, Futu. I want you to just get up into here. Let me go ahead and put another alert. We're gonna put an alert at the 25% mark, 50% mark. I'm just eyeballing it, and then I'll put one right at the edge. Let's get back over to NQ. Wait, what the NQ? N14. I don't know what that is. That sounds like some craziness that'll get me in trouble. Alright. They're building the base again. Look at that. After that massive drop off, look at that bounce. You say you love when everybody wants money? Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that does get annoying. No, that's the game. They need you to pay their bills for them. Mm-hmm. Let's see. News. We got 30 seconds until this news drops. Let's go ahead and bring it back. Yeah, it drops at 10. So that's probably why we keep on loading up like this. All right, we got ourselves 1 second. Here it is. Bang. What we got? What we got? What we got? What a mixed bag again. Oh my God, that is just crazy. That's why I said that order block was going to be relatively tough. Uh-huh. I'm letting the dust settle on this news. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, it was bearish for the dollar. That's the worst part about it. Look what type of candle they just put here. This is crazy. Oops, grabbed the wrong thing. This is crazy. I think they're trying to shake. Like, if you don't know how to trade, they're shaking you out of your position. That's what this seems like to me. Did we just reload here? No, probably not. No, they're toying. That's what it seemed like. Actually, I didn't grab the right screenshot. Let me grab this real quick. All right. I'm thinking we're gonna fill this whole entire Fair Valley gap. This thing is being difficult. Yeah, I closed off my food too because I only got one contract. There's no reason for you to have one contract and run. Wait, what? Evan? Oh, mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Nah, they want you to put it in the container so they can use the little machine thing and push it up. Yeah, I go check on that. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is like it feels like an inside freaking day. Let me look at the daily real quick. Okay, so it's not an inside day. So it should be continuation, especially being on top of what we did before. It's because of this. That's probably what it is. Ignore the 45-minute order block. This is the jerk that's beating us up now. Mm, the smarter move would be to play down, but I feel like I'll be going against a lot of theses that I had set up today. Ah, when you are confused in the market and you're not too sure what's going to happen, it's probably best to just leave it alone. That's what it boils down to. It's giving so many different signals. I got a bullish divergence that's happening right now. We're under the VWAP, so if we cross over the VWAP, maybe that bullish diversion will take over. Uh, Let me check my oil position. Let me look at what's going on over there. Let's see if this one is still dropping. All right, so it's still dropping. Let me look and make sure they didn't stop me out. Yep, I'm still in it. This is all based on a 4-hour thesis. So this could be just a stop until a continuation to the downside, because I'm looking for this daily to just take over and really push. That's what I'm looking for. Sucks when you don't have anything to relatively trade. Oh, you say you made it? The Futu is going to fill the rest of the fair value gap. I didn't want to carry it for that long because I had like 80%. I was going to leave it alone. There goes that next level. Bang. That's 25% of the fair value gap just hitting. I got to go. Let my people go. Let a couple people know what's cracking over there. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, if you're gonna range, then I might as well just go ahead and just sit back and relax. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna let YouTube go and let y'all do y'all thing. Y'all have a great day, and then I bid you a fond farewell. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell button. Unfortunately, there was nothing on NQ, but I'm happy with my Futu profits, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day.